morning, welcome to another video. If you're new to the channel, my name's Emma. I'm an illustrator based in Sheffield and these are my daily-ish vlogs. Today I've been working in bed for a little while, getting the slideshow ready for my next live drawing session, which happens on this Sunday. I'll pop a little info thing, maybe here, all about it. If you would like to join, you are very welcome. But I've been getting my slideshow ready for that. And I haven't had any breakfast yet. I just thought I'd come downstairs. Well, I'm in my studio at the moment, but then I thought I'd come downstairs and have some breakfast. But before I did, I checked my emails. I had 3 more orders of my pencil badges. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I've been making these cute little badges. They're usually colour pencils. This is the only graphite one that I've got. But cute little pencil badges out of my own pencil stubs, so pencils that have been used in illustrations by me. And it's just, I've been saving them up for such a long time. I thought they're so cute. And I decided I finally needed to do something with them. I didn't like wasting them. I didn't like just throwing them in the bin. So I've made some badges. And the first batch, there's 17 in the first batch, and quite a few have already sold. So it was 5 yesterday, 3 more today. I might not seem a lot to all of you guys if you've got your own small business and you're selling, hundreds of things a day. I don't sell a lot from home. A lot of my stuff goes to small businesses who stock my work, like the Sheffield Maker Shop, who you might have seen me in. But sales from my own website, that's kind of unprecedented over 2 days. So I'm quite chuffed about that. So I'm going to have some breakfast and then I'm going to get these posted. Not this one, or it might be that one, I don't know, I haven't checked yet. Also, Royal Mail are collecting the ones that were ordered yesterday, so if you have ordered some of these pencils, they are on their way, don't you worry about that. But yeah, breakfast first, and then let's get going with some studio work. I am actually determined to get more of this to-do list done today, because if you didn't watch yesterday's video, I had planned to do a big bunch of stuff. I've got a bit of garden in my hair. Yeah, I planned to do a big bunch of stuff yesterday, but then life got in the way. I had to go and do my weekly food shopping, which I forgot what day it was basically. So I'm hoping to get more of that list done today. But first I need to get the orders ready. 2 of them are actually going to America. I think they're both going to California. And while I am thrilled about this, selling outside the UK since silly old Brexit, it does give me an added layer of anxiety because there are more hoops I've got to jump through. To be fair, the first one that I did since Brexit, which was like 2 months ago, doesn't seem to be any problems with them. So hopefully they got their package. I'm sure they would have emailed me by now if they hadn't. So yeah, it just gives me that added layer of anxiety because, I don't know, silly old Brexit. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to do that and hopefully not have a bit of a meltdown dealing with the posting to abroad things. I still need to listen out for the postie. So if you hear a knocking, let me know. By the way, these to-do sheets are a reward on my Patreon. So every month I design a new download featuring one of my illustrations, and the download section of the reward tier is 2 note sheets, a phone wallpaper, a tablet wallpaper, a printable calendar and a wallpaper calendar as well, featuring the illustration. And this is this month's. So if you join my Patreon on any tier, you will have access to this. And I don't think I've cleaned my camera properly. Hang on. I don't know if that's helped. So this is one of the rewards on the £1 tier. Also on the £1 tier, you get access to the live drawing Zooms. So you'll get the invite on the £1 tier. I've kept the price low on those. Hang on, I'll turn you around. So on my Patreon, on the £1 tier, you get access to the live drawing Zooms. You get instant access to all of the recordings that we've ever done on Zoom. So all of the drawing sessions you'll have access to. You get the monthly downloads, which includes this. You also get access to my monthly sketchbook tours where I share my observational sketchbooks and like more stuff as well. I also do a bunch of stuff for free, which you also still have access to if you bump up to the £1 tier. So that includes like podcasts, newsletters, that kind of stuff. But basically, I try to give really good value for access to the drawing club because I don't think... I mean, we're all struggling at the moment. Everyone apart from like 3 people in the world is struggling. And I don't think access to online communities should cost a bunch. I've kept the price as low as possible, and I know that it would be even better if it were free, and I would love to be able to do everything for free, but I also am a small business. I'm a self-employed illustrator, and I do need to make money to eat and pay for cat food and vet bills for my cat. So it's like a balancing act. I've kept it as low as possible, and I've tried to bundle in a load of value into that £1 tier, so that you're not just getting access to the drawing clubs, you get in all the other stuff that I've just mentioned. If you wanted to join into the drawing sessions and you didn't want to keep being a member, if you didn't want to keep being charged month after month, that's fine. You can cancel your membership after 1 month or just before the month ends. And the way it works, sorry, just so you know, if you are interested, if you're not, just bear with me a second. If you want to know, when you sign up, you'll be charged for the month. And then you'll be charged again. Going forward, you'll be charged on the 1st of each month. So if you don't want to be taking part in the next month, just cancel before the 1st of the next month. So yeah, stay for as long as you want, leave whenever you want. I do have a load of free stuff available to people who follow me for free. And you can do that. You can always downgrade. And the good thing about my Patreon, and I know I've said it before, so just bear with me if you've heard me say this. The good thing about my Patreon is that if you decide to kind of drop out and goes back to the free tiers, if you ever decide to pop back in, you will get instant access to all of the stuff that you've missed in your absence. So granted, there won't be access to the lives that you missed in your absence, but you'll get access to the recordings of the live sessions, the things that you've missed in your absence. So any live drawing sessions that happened when you weren't on that paid tier, you'll still get access to the recordings. So you can manage your own finances in really kind of bite-sized chunks, and don't think that, you know, I'll feel bad. I completely understand. I don't feel bad if people leave my Patreon. You can always follow me for free. If it's not your thing, that's fine. If it is your thing and you can't afford it, or you can't afford it all the time, that's fine. I do offer a bunch of stuff on there for free, and everything that I have as paid for, I've tried to keep as good a value as possible. So yeah, feel free to jump up and down tiers, on and off tiers, whenever you like. And if you've ever got any questions about Patreon, or anything in fact, let me know in the comments. I do read my comments and I do reply to people. And while we're talking about it, I'm not going to push Patreon, but while we're talking about it, this is the May desktop calendar, so you can put this as your wallpaper on your computer. And I also do a kind of printable one which has a bigger calendar, so you can write in the days. But yeah, this isn't going to be a Patreon video. It's just stuff that's happening today. So to stop these rattling around in the box, because they'll do that, I'm going to just tape them to the bottom of the box, just looping some tape around like that, and then just sticking it down. And that's just a little freebie. I designed it ages ago, but it's nice to give something. And actually, I'm going to use some of this leftover card and just write a quick thank you. I didn't do that in the first few orders, so if you get one of your things and it doesn't have a thank you, it doesn't mean that I don't mean thank you. It's just that I didn't think about it until it was too late. Postie has not been yet, but there is still time. There is still time. I've come down for some lunch, and while my toast is toasting, I'm going to plant some of these. I bought these yesterday, and I'm gonna have salad on the windowsill. So I tried to do pea shoots, but I was using old peas and only one has shot. So I think that's going to go in the garden eventually. And I tried to do cress. I didn't eat enough cress, so I might try and, well, I'll take all of that up. I'm going to try and plant cress and salad in this one, and I'll take all the peas up that didn't grow and I'll plant salads there as well. Because when I grow salad outside, no matter how dull and damp or shady the area that I put the salad in, it always bolts. So I thought if I'd grow it inside, it's called Purple Frills, and it's called a cut and come again salad. So you can cut it and it grows and cut it and it grows and cut it and it grows. I thought the windowsill might be a good place. So let's give that a go. So now I'm going to apply for a market. I keep wanting to call it a Christmas market. It's not a Christmas market. I'm going to apply for a market in an area of Sheffield called Crooks. Their market is really good. So I need to apply for that now. I have had an email, I just checked before, from Royal Mail saying that my parcels have been collected when they are still sitting on my kitchen table. So I think something's gone wrong. I really hate it when businesses have no... I don't know, I just hate working with big businesses, because if something goes wrong like this, you can't just ring up and say, what's going on? Why are you not collecting my parcel? Or have they just pressed the button and just to save time and they're on the way and they're going to be on the street now? Basically, there are lots of unknowns. If I could not work with Royal Mail, I would not work with Royal Mail. Yeah. All my windows are open, so I'd be able to hear them if they knocked. I've not been doing anything particularly loud. I've just been there. So I haven't missed them. So I might send a little letter of complaint if I can find any kind of complaints procedure for Royal Mail. Who knows? So I turned my computer on to write a letter of complaint to Royal Mail, which has been done. And I found that I've had another order. So thanks very much if that was you. 2 badges in one order. So I'm going to get that ready and arrange for a collection tomorrow, hopefully. If not, I can just put them in the post box. That's fine. I'm being massively lazy. I just thought it would be convenient, but obviously not. So looking at my list, I forgot, probably the next things I need to look at are the competitions. So the one that I'm really interested in is the Shirley Hughes competition. If you haven't heard me talk about it, it's a sketchbooking competition. So it's basically celebrating sketchbooks. They don't want you to do anything different in your sketchbooks. They want to celebrate the life and messy, lovely life, drawing from life, drawn from life messy sketches. And that's basically what I do. It's like my thing at the moment. So I'm big into that. What they need are 6 pages or 3 double-page spreads in a PDF of your sketchbooks. And I am waiting to kind of like the last minute to do that, because my sketchbooks seem to be, I don't know, the things I'm doing recently are the things that I like the most. And I think if I leave it just another couple of weeks, I might like those even more than things I'm liking now. The thing is, I could very easily leave it too late. I don't want to leave it right to the last minute. Me and Jenny were talking about this actually. We both have done this. And one of the last things I was applying for I think it was the Picture Hooks Buddy Scheme, something like that. I left it until the night of the closing date, and the computers, their system had crashed and it wouldn't let me enter. So I'm not going to leave it that late, but maybe like the week of the deadline. Have a look in my video description for the competition deadline for the Shirley Hughes thing. I've been putting that in my video description because I think people who, well, tell me if I'm wrong, but people who watch me are probably people who like sketching, like sketchbooks. I know this video hasn't been a video where I show you my sketches, but I do have plenty more. I do them almost every day. So if this isn't your kind of thing, I try and link videos up here that are more sketchy. Not sketchy, but contain sketching. And if you can't see any video suggestions pop up here, because if you're watching on a mobile or some devices, it doesn't show you those. I do put some of them in the video description as well. But you can just go to my page and have a look through it, and there are loads of sketching videos there. But I assume that people who watch this are people who are interested in sketching and drawing and art themselves. So I have been linking that one particularly in my video description. So go and check that out. The first prize is £1,000. It's also free to enter, which is amazing. Usually competitions that have prizes like £1,000 have like an entry fee of £20 or whatever. So I think it's well worth it. So there's that one. What I might do today, because I'm not going to enter that one today, I might put a reminder on my phone for the week before, and then that's when I'll tick that one off my list. There's also a picture of this competition. I don't know when the closing date for that one is. I know the Shirley Hughes one is either in June or July, and as it's May now, I've still got a bit of time. The picture of this one, I'm not sure. That might be May sometime. It might be a bit too close to the wire to enter that one, but you never know. I'll have a look at that and see when the deadline is. And again, set a reminder. And there is a new competition that came up, and I think it's a picture hooks competition. And it's along the theme of Ready, Steady, Go, or Get Ready, Go, something like that, where they want a before and after of. They do this frequently. It's a really good competition. They want a before and after of when you're getting ready to do something, and then when you go and do something. And that's just come up on my radar now. If you are interested in illustration competitions, can I suggest you head over to Patreon and follow me for free? You don't even have to pay for a tier, because over on my Patreon, I share when anything like this comes up on my radar, when I hear about competitions or opportunities or, cool stuff that you might be interested in. I've got a collection on there called Opportunities and Competitions, something like that. And I put all of the information of things like this that come up on my radar, that I hear about, that people tell me about. I put that on there for free for people who follow me for free. So just go along there and sign up, and you can get access to those. I don't know why I did that. It's not a threat. But you can go and get access to those. So I'm going to go and write a post about that new one that I found out about. The other ones are also on there as well, so you can go and read all about them, find all about the deadlines. It's helpful to me as well, because then I have a resource of everything that's collected in one place, so I can go through it and find all the deadlines. And if you are a patron, you could use your printable calendar to write all of the deadlines on. Just saying. So yeah, all of my orders are done for today. I need to go and do that. And also, I have got a couple of videos that I need to edit for you. So I'm going to go and do that too. But that's not going to be good filming for you. So I'm not going to put you through that, seeing me sitting at the computer editing the video. You'll just have to wait till that comes out. But because I'm not going to show you that, this is where I'm going to leave today's video. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've got any questions or comments, let me know in the video description. Not in the video description. I say that all the time. You might not see me say that all the time, but I edit it out all the time. I always say, leave it in the video description. You don't have access to my video description apart from to read it. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments section, and I do read them. And I do respond to them, unless they are spam. So if you're a spammer, I don't respond to those, sorry. So I will leave this video here, and I will catch you hopefully in the next one. So until then, bye.